It's the Andy and Dave Daily right here on the Muskegon Channel. I'm Andy O'Reilly. Dave Cackley's over there enjoying his hot cocoa.
That's right. I just finished it.
He was just a minute ago. He was doing the creepy. Show everybody your creepy two-hand drink.
What?
Oh, God.
Why? I don't understand what's creepy about that at all. I was cold and I was holding it like you hold a cup,
dude,
when you're cold.
I just like to drink my hot chocolate on a Friday.
What? Yes. I got to loosen the tie. Get rid of it. Done with that.
Oh my God.
Breathe again. Whew.
What you got going on this weekend? Anything good?
Max got a football game trying to get off the schneid. They 0-3. Yeah, they're 0-3.
Oh, really? You're raising a son that's not performing.
Well, he went through his first year of coach pitch baseball where they lost every game but one.
Ooh.
And then they went like 6-4 last year. So I told him, I said, it's just like your first year in baseball.
Yeah.
You rode the struggle bus, and then the next year, boom, you were into it, and you're playing great. So don't worry about it.
Did you get the belt?
You're good.
No. It's a struggling year, son, but we're gonna have to get the belt out.
You want me to tell you a degenerate gambling story from last week?
You're betting on your son's football games?
Here's the thing.
Oh, boy.
So my friend Todd and I will bet on literally anything. He wasn't even at this game.
Okay.
But I told him, I said, going in, I knew Rockford was really tough.
Right.
And I knew Max's team was improving, but it was gonna be tough sledding against the Rams. I knew it. All right. So I told him, I said, Todd, I'll give you Northview and 28 points. So I was rooting for my son, but I figure, if they get blown out, at least I make a 10 spot out of it. And it ended up being kind of a win-win for me because Max made a couple of tags. They were up, or they were down 14-0 with a couple of minutes, like less than a minute to go in the first half. Max made a tackle at like the 1 yard line, or got in, was part of the tackle at the 1 yard line, and then did it again in the fourth quarter. But here's the thing. The fourth quarter, it was nip and tuck there for me because they were down 24-0. And it looked like Rockford was going to go in for the cover. They're going to score and be up 30. And then Max makes a tackle on fourth down again.
Oh man.
So I'm proud of my son, but I'm doing, damn it, kid. You're going to cost me $10. But then fortunately, Northview fumbles on the next possession, and then Rockford goes in and scores, and they get the 30 points in the cover.
At what point in the game did he make that tackle?
Fourth quarter, like a little less than a minute, and probably 2 minutes left.
In the what?
In the game. 2 minutes left in the fourth. Don't do that. We're not going to – you're going to – you're ruining things now.
No, I'm not.
I had a nice little gambling degenerate dad story.
Good one.
And you're going to try and crap all over it.
No, I wasn't.
Your critique of my pronunciations of things.
Dave,
stop with that.
Come on.
Really, that's irritating. I'm going to just ignore. But anyway, I did that. But I think they got a shot. I think they got a shot against the East Kentwood tomorrow. Keep my fingers crossed. And, we'll see. I want no more gambling on my son's games, though.
All right. So
we shall.
We're going to a football game tonight too. We're going to Allendale's football game. No, not Fruitport.
Not Fruitport. How come Allendale?
Well, because our grandson has just got his mind made up that he needs to go to a homecoming game. Because I guess when you're 6, you have to go to a homecoming game, and
all right,
his mom is going to be in some race, and his dad calls up and he goes, "Can you come help me with the kids at this homecoming thing?" So I have to go to Allendale's homecoming game tonight.
Wait, he's got one kid, right?
There's 3.
Okay, 3 kids. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that, for one dude, that maybe can be, but still, I don't know, man.
Allendale's homecoming game?
Yeah, that's weird. That's a little odd. That's a little odd. I don't know.
I wish it was the good old days when I still drank. I'd bring a flask.
Yeah.
What's in that big gulp cup? Nothing.
It's just Coke.
just
no rum in
just
here.
a big gulp. It's a Slurpee. What you don't do though, right?
Exactly.
All right, man, let it rip. What do we got in the news?
Let's do it. Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh set to be confirmed by a Republican majority. Could happen this morning. Probably won't happen, though, till tomorrow. This follows yesterday's testimony from both Kavanaugh and Christine Ford, who accused Kavanaugh of sexually assaulting her during a high school party in the 1980s. Ford says she's 100% convinced it was Kavanaugh. He vehemently denies it. This thing was predictable. You had Democrats grandstanding. You had Republican Lindsey Graham shrieking like a girl with fake outrage. You know, if you believed her going in, you still believe her. If you believed him going in, you still believe him. I have no idea who's lying, who's telling the truth, but I'm just glad it's over.
I'm disgusted by the whole thing. Both sides of the aisle.
Yeah,
everybody involved.
Right.
Awful.
It didn't.
And
was.
And you know what?
It wasn't a search for truth. It wasn't. Nobody was trying. Everybody was like, I'm going to stay on my team. I'm rooting for my team. You root for your team, and that's not the way this should play out.
Not at all.
It really
Disgusted, and awful. So. And you know, it was really. I made a little comment about it, and I refuse to watch. I'm not going to take part in any of this. I just kind of watched his Facebook. People were commenting and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I wrote a little piece on Facebook about it yesterday saying that I wasn't watching and I was appalled by what was going on and all that. And even my mom was like, I'm so glad you got beat out of this cesspool as early as you did. It's this election stuff because
it's what this, it is. I mean,
this is all wrong. Okay.
Everything. Yeah. There isn't anything
all of
about
it is wrong.
That's right. You're 100% spot on.
It should not be about money. It should not be about who gets paid to shut up. It should not be about trying to dig up dirt on somebody that this is just everything about this right now is just make you want to throw up wrong.
Yeah. I'm gonna be open and honest about this.
Yeah.
Because and this is where I feel wrong. I tend to believe the people who are accusing the other, and just in general, if somebody's accusing somebody of something, I tend to believe that person.
Yep.
I just do. And then the other part of me is, well, what if he's innocent? If he's innocent, it doesn't even matter because he's carrying around the stigma of rapist.
Yep.
And if she was assaulted, she's never getting over that. You know, that's one of those things that you just don't. You learn to deal with. I don't think you ever get over. But there's just I don't know what.
Here's how I finished my Facebook post yesterday. I said my piece that everybody was to blame and shame on all of them. Yeah. And then I said, but I also understand that when you admit to something that is one of your deepest, darkest secrets, because I've had to do that. You know, being an alcoholic, I have gone through the torment of having to come forth and say, there's a part of me that is considered to be weak. There's a part of me that's considered to be wrong. There's a part of me that's considered to be an illness. There's a part of me that's considered to be less of everybody else. I'm an addict. And I'm going to tell you what, to step forward and to say what you're going to say about something that is detrimental to your life is a scary, hard thing to do.
Yeah. Oh, no question.
For this woman to come forth and say these things, or any victim of anything like that, that's tough. Especially, and you know, I had to make the statements around Muskegon and West Michigan, and big deal. And you know, there's plenty of addicts and alcoholics, so you know we got a safety net. But for her to do this on a national platform, that's tough stuff.
Absolutely, and you get the feeling, and here's the thing that I couldn't get past. Because there are a bunch of different possibilities with this case. One is that he's lying.
Yep.
The other is that she's lying.
Right.
And they both could be just amazingly good liars. The other is another thing is she was assaulted, and maybe it wasn't him, or maybe it was him, or maybe he did it and he was drunk and doesn't recall doing it.
Right.
I mean, any one of those, like I could buy into any one of those things, and I have no idea what to think, what to believe. If anybody can say that they look at that and go, oh, I know what happened. I know he's guilty, or I know I know this 100% happened, or I know he's innocent. You don't. You don't know what happened.
Nope.
So
shame on the whole bunch of them.
You're absolutely right, though. It was disgusting. Hey, here's some good news. The price of meth is going down.
Hey, good. Maybe that football game at Allendale will be better tonight.
Come on, man.
I know.
that happens in Hastings. Anyway, or Southwest Barry Con. I'm just kidding. I can make fun. I'm from that area. I can make fun of it. And
there you go.
Anyway, according to a spokesperson for the DEA, agents are now getting ounces of meth for $250 to $450. Now, just 6 years ago, methamphetamine was selling for $1,100 an ounce. So I'm not really good at math, but I'd say that is a astronomical drop in prices. Reportedly,
is it coupons?
Yeah. You get a 2-for-1 on meth. Reportedly, Super Labs in Mexico are producing hundreds of pounds of the drug every day. Eventually, it's gonna be like a Sam's Club version of meth, and you're gonna be able to just buy in bulk.
Radio station deals.
There you go. Absolutely.
Come to our website, buy the deal.
Of course, it's Friday. That means high school football in Ski Town. We got Whitehall and Ravenna, Muskegon Heights Academy against Muskegon Catholic Central, Spring Lake against Grand Rapids West Catholic, and of course the big showdown. Jenison becomes the latest sacrificial lambs to the Muskegon Big Reds. Hey, Jenison, you got hot soccer moms there. You still got that going for you. So, you're going to get destroyed going to Muskegon. This isn't going to be. It's not going to be pretty.
No.
If you come within 3 to 4 touchdowns, though, call it a win.
There you go.
If I'm your coach, and let's say you lose 51 to 24, I would be like, you know what? That's a great showing. That is a fantastic showing. You didn't.
We're stopping for ice cream on the way out of town.
Yeah, right. You stop. Yeah, you stop for your you get orange slices for everybody.
Nice.
After that. Of course, this weekend we got Michigan taking on Northwestern, Michigan State against Central, Notre Dame, Stanford. The game on Sunday. Can the Lions keep it going against America's team? They take on the Cowboys. It's going to be tough. Coming off a big win on Sunday night against the Patriots,
let me ask you this:
going to hit a little spin.
What would you be willing to? Would you be willing to entertain the idea that the Patriots may have just given one to the Lions because of their former coach?
No, absolutely not. In fact, you want to beat your foot. No, Belichick would have wanted to destroy Matt Patricia. Absolutely.
Okay.
He is like the Darth Vader of the NFL, and I love Belichick, but that's what he would do. He would run up the score. He wouldn't take it easy on the Lions at all. And of course, I did forget Thursday night football. Rams toppled the Vikings 38-31. Kirk Cousins, though, pride of Holland Christian, once again, 423 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a loss. But Vikings aren't looking as good. The Lions are in this thing, but I don't know that you are going to be able to maintain that emotional high from the Patriots win. That was huge. So we'll see.
It's the same thing every year. Oh, the Lions are really in it now. It's just.
I said they've got battered spousal syndrome. Lions fans do,
stupid.
Just in general. But I think this time. I don't know. Of course
you do. And so does everybody
I'm not a Lions
else.
fan. I'm a Cowboys
They keep buying
fan.
Tickets and jerseys and every other.
I did buy my son a Golden Tate jersey. So.
Very good.
There you go.
Did you get it at the used clothes store?
No, I got that at the Myers.
Oh.
Shop local.
All right. Hey, keep in mind the Tigers wrap up the season this weekend, and they're gonna come back. Go iron that 20.
Can they win 25? Can they win 25 games by the weekend?
Yeah, magically, yes, they can.
You're getting your 20 spot back.
Go enjoy your hot cocoa.
Yeah, that's kind of gross.
See you Monday.
I should rinse that out.
Later.
Bye.